Hi guys, welcome back to my Arsenal YouTube channel. I hope you've all been keeping well the last couple of days. A big thank you to everyone that has been liking and subscribing and commenting on my videos. I'm really in this video just going to talk about our next two matches, which are crucial for the club. Really big games. We have two big league games coming up. The first one is tomorrow against Crystal Palace. And the one after that, we play the team we just beat recently in the FA Cup third round at the Emirates, Newcastle United. First up, so, is tomorrow Crystal Palace, then comes Newcastle. Mikel Arteta has come out recently, and he has been talking that both two games are crucial for us to move forward in our direction, which I completely 100% agree with. Basically, we've won 4 in a row. There was the 3 league wins and the FA Cup win last time out at home to Newcastle. Of course, you all know they went to extra time. We got to do goals from Emile Smith-Rowe and from Aubameyang. Good to see him back on the score sheet again. Hopefully he can bring that form with him now forward, as of late, before that game, he wasn't really doing it for us. Hopefully now he'll be back in form and we can push on until May. Really, the next 2 games are vital, because after winning those 4 games, those 3 league games in a row, really to falter in the next 2 would be very disappointing. We need to climb the table further. We're in 11th place at the moment. We were 17th. Those 3 wins really set us up. As I said, tomorrow night, first up, we're playing Crystal Palace at the Emirates. Really, that game is very important. It's a must win. I don't think it will be an easy game. I can imagine it will be a very tough game. They'll be coming to get a result. Palace are a difficult team to beat, a difficult team to break down, and they always are very fast on the counter-attack. They are a real threatening side. To underestimate them could be fatal. Our team is in good form though. We're in good form, we're going well. We had a real battle in the FA Cup against Newcastle recently. It's good that the players have had that extra couple of days to recover from that. It was a very hard testing game, going all the way into extra time. Another half an hour to be played. Obviously the players were dead on their feet at the end of the game. But main thing is, we got the result, we won that game. Can we carry that forward now into the next 2 matches? Can we beat Palace? Can we beat Newcastle? That is the question. Like I said, I see the game as being very tough. I mean, Newcastle, you know what to expect. We just played them recently. Palace also, it's going to be hard. Against the big teams, Palace really come into their own. They are an extremely dangerous side. They can give anyone a game on their day, no doubt about it. They can win. There's no doubt about that. The individual players they have are a real threat to us. We need to be cautious of that. They are a very dangerous side on the counter-attack, like I said. The team needs to go out like they have been recently and attack both those teams from the off, straight out. Like against Palace, we need to try to stretch them. The young guys need to be laying in. Emile Smith-Rowe is in great form. Martinelli, Saka's playing out of his skin. Of course, as you know, Bukayo Saka recently was voted our Player of the Month for December. For me, I've said this before, previous videos, for me he's the player of the season. Guy's only 19, think about it. He was carrying the team through the bad period. Everyone else around him were losing their heads, playing badly. He always played well. He kept creating the chances. He's come into his own. Emile Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, same as for them. I would really go for those 2 games. Of course, considering everybody's fit. Leno in goal. Centre back pairings, I don't think Gabriel is going to make it really. I would have Pablo Mari and I would have Rob Holding. Of course, as you know, Rob Holding recently, in the last couple of days, he's after signing a new contract for Arsenal, a contract extension to keep him at the Emirates until the very least 2024, with the option of a 12-month extension to that if he wishes. So 24 definitely, could possibly stay until 2025. They would be my 2 midfielder, my 2 defenders, Pablo Mari, Rob Holding. On the wings, of course, I would have Tierney and Ashley Maitland-Niles. I would not play Bellerin. In the middle, I would play Bukayo Saka. I would play Pepe because he's very, very fast and skillful. I think he would do good for us. On the wings, I think on one side I would put Aubameyang, and of course on the other side would be Saka. In the middle, partnering him, I'm not a fan of his, but in this game I think he could do a job for us. I would play Granit Xhaka. So the two in the centre, Xhaka, Pepe. Out wide, Saka, Aubameyang. Up front, I would start Lacazette and I would start Martinelli. I would have the two of them playing full forward. They're two completely different players and it could work between them. Emile Smith-Rowe, where does he fit in? I would definitely bring him in at some point. Maybe start him in place of Lacazette, as crazy as that sounds. He has a very good partnership with Martinelli. They read each other's games very well. They do very well. Saka on the wing, exploiting them. Aubameyang on the other side, doing what he likes to do. He drops off, takes the ball wide, comes in from deep. Like I said, those games are going to be very, very tough. We need to be top of our game. Tactics need to be right. Team selection is a big thing that has been causing a problem. I said the team I think should start. What team is he going to put out there? We really need to put Palace under pressure from the very start. If we let them settle into the game, if we let them take the ball out. Also Newcastle, when we played them, that was a very tough game that Newcastle gave us in the FA Cup. They were up for a scrap and we were at the Emirates and it was a very tight game. Andy Carroll had a goal ruled out for offside. On another day that could have been allowed. Emile Smith-Rowe, he would have been unlucky to get the red card, but on another day that could have happened. I mean, the game was in the balance. The Newcastle game was in the balance, so it's going to be a tough game against them. It's going to be a tough game against Palace. We need to get the team tactics right. We need to have the selection correct. We need to push forward from the very start of the match and put them under pressure. And if we need to, at times, we need to sit back and just kick the ball out. Look to hit them on the break. If they're pushing forward, look for the break the whole time. You know what I mean? If it isn't broke, don't fix it. If it's working, keep at it. Hit them on the wings, stretch them. We need to stretch them, especially Palace, because they're a team, they stay very compact. Midfield, defence, those 8 players, very hard to break down. We need to stretch them. That's one good thing that Saka does. He looks for the 1-2, he goes wide, he cuts in. He's looking to link up with someone. He's looking for the 1-2. He's looking for the ball to be laid off. He's moving into a dangerous position to receive it. He puts people under pressure. Even if he can't break through, someone else might pick up the scraps and smash it in. Like Lacazette, for example, has been doing that recently. If the quality of delivery is in the box, is good into the box, Lacazette has a chance. He's not Alexis Sanchez. He's not Thierry Henry. He can't pick the ball up, run 20 yards and slam it into the roof of the net. That's not what he does. He's a box player. But if the delivery is good into the box, he can finish. He will finish it. But like I said, he's limited in certain ways. Just something to think about. The next 2 matches are absolutely vital. We have to win the 2 of them. Will we do it? I'll be honest, I have my doubts. It's going to be an incredible battle. Those 2 games are going to be very, very tough. I really hope Mikel Arteta gets his team tactics and team selection right, because there's a lot riding on those 2 matches. I'd imagine he's nervous. I would be if I was him. Palace are arguably a better team than us at the moment. If we can beat them, massive result. Massive, massive result. Because they have a very good team. Individually, they're on form. And they love playing against us because they take the rough stuff. They can take it and give it. We're not so good at that. They're going to stretch us. They're going to run at us. They're going to be direct and they're going to be physical. We don't always stand up to that physicality. David Luiz, will he play? Maybe it's an option. I said I want Mari and I want Holding in the middle, but what about David Luiz? He has played very good before his injury. He was playing very good for the team. He was a standout defender. He kept us in a lot of times. Him and Leno, they saved us a lot of times. He is up for the physical battle. But coming back after the injury, would he be up for that kind of test? Palace have got a great side and they do tend to run rampant at times. They really stretch teams. Against all the big teams, they cause no end of problems. I mean, where do I start? They're up for a fight. And they've got the physicality, and they've got the skills on the ball. They've got the players that can hurt you. We need to be careful, and they are very good at shooting from everywhere. So Leno's good, but he needs to be on his guard, and the defenders, don't give any City fouls away. Don't give any City frees. keep it tight at the start, then I think we'll have a chance. But I actually expect the Palace game to be harder than the Newcastle game. They really are a difficult team to play against, no doubt about it. That's basically that. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and of course, as always, comment in the comment section below for me. Much appreciated. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time. Come on, you Gooners.